We are back. Back again. You already know what it is. TK Coney. Bam. Opening things up for day one, official day one of Ultimate Summit number 3. And on the other side, we told you we had USA versus the World Crew Battle. We were not lying. It will not disappoint. And gentlemen, who are we taking in this one?
It's so hard to bet against the world here, dude. Like,
very hard.
I don't know.
I mean, straight up, like it's just it's hard to bet against the world.
The world's a big place.
Yeah.
Like
the
US,
it is.
The U.S. is
I think
tiny.
we're in that world.
Yeah.
You know, so and it's interesting too how they're like it's not just well, Void said he considers himself world because he's from Hawaii, and I was like, bro, that's the U.S. But he was like, but it's not North America, and I was like, that's fair.
I mean, I don't think Riddle should be on the world team. He's from America Junior. Like,
wow.
Well, we can't
that's not fair.
We can't just son Canada like that.
Yeah. What kind of? Only time my son Canada is for their money, bro. Like I love being like someone's like, oh, 300 Canadians. Like, what is that? Like $12?
Yeah.
Like,
get your money up, Canada. Get your money up. All right, so this is actually really interesting. We might get a bit of a preview of what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
So we were talking with Tweak yesterday, myself, all four of us, and he was actually really worried about playing Ken, and he was going over some matchup review, trying to figure stuff out, trying to see if he was going to go Sephiroth or Diddy. And actually, we think that he's going to go Diddy in the real game when they have to play later in pools. But for this event, for the USA versus the World Crew Battle, he has opted to go for straight Sephiroth, so we'll see how it plays out.
This is almost free data for him because what if he just washes him with Seth?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he
right?
can sandbag it, dude. He could just keep
there's
running
layers.
into Sephiroth.
There's layers, but this is still data is data.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there's still money on the line for this though.
Yeah, there is.
So like, you
do a
know,
little
like,
something.
but like I think in the context of like if I'm sandbagging for information here and I lose $1,000 comparison to winning this tournament, I think that's a fair trade.
Yeah,
Sure.
$1,000 data fee.
But the funny thing with
data
Tweak,
fee, right?
the funny thing with Tweak is he's not motivated by money at all.
Yeah,
It's really interesting. Like a lot of these guys, like obviously they want to win, they want to be the best, but he just like
He said Tweak is Ryu, bro.
Yeah, he's just like,
just
you know what? I would be fine competing
next
in
challenge,
Japan
bro.
because the paycheck doesn't mean anything to me.
He said Tweak is knock knock. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Yeah.
Like, hey guys, trying to fight. Like, oh wait,
Looking for a strong warrior.
Always, bro. All right, so it looks like we're definitely in the nitty gritty of this, man. Tweak starting off for the world or for USA. Ken starting off for the world. I feel like if anybody. I feel like of the world right now, Ken's probably the one that's most people are worried about because it's all playstyle dependent. Like, what if he decides I'm just going to play as annoying as possible?
Yep.
You know?
I think Sonic is just so volatile because of his matchup spread. It's like either he stuffs or he gets stuffed, and it's like I think Ken is a sort of a weird weapon to wield in a crew battle like this. So I'm really surprised he's going first. I feel like they should have saved him for something like that, but, obviously Ken knows what's up. Let's go into game one.
Well, for me, I think it's the level of frustration that Ken can cause is why I think putting him first isn't the worst thing in the world. Because no matter, like, if he beats Tweak, no matter who's going up against him next, they're going to have a sense of nerves. You know what I mean? Like, psychological battle.
Ultimately, you're looking at this character is just going to have a great matchup spread. The character, if they need to play slow and play defensive against whatever matchup they deal with, they're going to be good. If they need to rush them down and just do a ton of damage, they can do that too. Just the character is absolutely insane.
Man, gotta give it up to right now. Ken, outside of that first side B, he's been like directly out the range when he's doing his spin charges.
Yep.
So, like, good awareness to know exactly how far back you need to be, but at the same time, it's definitely going to be somewhat of a slow developing match between them. I think that's just Sonic in general, though, man. Yeah. Like, you don't want to ever rush down Sonic because now his whip connection is too good with spin dash.
Well, they also don't want to put their team at a disadvantage early.
Right.
Like, we've all seen a crew battle where it's been decided in the first game, and neither of these dudes want to do that.
Too many times.
Yeah,
And
that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
That's got to change the way you just approach it in general, too, because you're not just playing for yourself. Like, again, this is a crew battle.
Yeah. It's crazy too, man, because, we were talking about being out of quarantine, right? This is Sonic got a blessing in the form of up air. Up air got buffed, and that move on its own right, even like pre-buff, was insane. And now it's just such a great damage wrecking tool. It's always been a solid pressure tool. It's one of the safest moves on shield in this game.
This is looking a little rough right here. You can still see Tweak definitely trying to finish this off. He's just lining up some back airs and F tilts. Very safe pokes right there for Sephiroth. But I feel like safe against most of the cast. I think on a whiff punish, Ken should be able to at least get like a dash attack in there with how quick Sonic can run.
I think one of the issues that Tweak is going to run into is Sephiroth loves going for that sort of retreating forward tilt. We saw it from Ned a lot at the last chance qualifier. Sephiroth forward tilt is such a reliable tool to keep people honest. But you can't really do that with Sonic because his burst range is so high because of his speed. So, like, Tweak has to get a little creative. Ken's going to be able to get in his face, goes for the drop-off fair. Not going to happen.
Ooh, yeah, that's a classic from Ken, man. He loves to go for those like,
drop-off fair.
Yeah, we're not fair. We saw it time and time again.
All right, man. So it took a little bit for him to find that first stock. I mean, that's just a lot of time that passed, to be honest. But it really, I guess it really depends on how we're going to play the rest of this. Now that I think about this, though, we probably should put that timer up to like 99.
I noticed that, and I just figured it was an oversight.
Probably should put that timer up to 99.
I didn't even think of that.
Imagine the first game in the crew battle going to time.
Cancel Summit.
Yeah,
Cancel
welcome Summit, baby.
First event back, and we're stuck.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Oh, man.
I mean, it's going to be a long match, man. 3 minutes almost have passed, and we've only got one stock off each. These guys are playing calculated.
Oh, man. All right. Yeah,
That's just the nature of these two characters.
Straight up. Yeah. I mean, it's not really much. Like, that's just how the game's going to be played when you have two characters that, like, are so strong at certain ranges, but, like, don't want to be overwhelmed by people being right on top of them.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on now. A little bit of a, I like the idea. He hasn't done that at all yet, and to be completely honest, I mean, countering a spin dash is a, it's gonna get some good knockback. I think that move actually has a wild knockback on pretty much anything. You can counter a jab and get a KO at like
it's insane.
I think even if the Scintilla, the counter doesn't hit, it keeps him honest. It's like, hey, this is a thing I can do. And then Ken has to sort of mentally process that.
Yep, got to show the threat, man, 100%.
Ooh, okay, I thought he was going for the grab there.
Oh, no tech.
Oh, damage here.
That's some good damage.
You got to hit the R button.
Can't give Ken those opportunities.
Yeah. That's an easy tech chase for Sonic every single time.
Back on stage. Tweak right now. Definitely with a slight lead here, looking for the way to get this here stock off. But he's also pretty hurt, man. Randy F smash right now could make it work. Yeah, make it happen.
I think either way, I don't see either of them getting a 2-stock just because of how like level this game has been.
Yeah.
So I feel like no matter what, next person coming in is just gonna have to shave off 1 stock. There's a forward air, got him there.
Yes, sir. Caught him off that ledge.
Yeah, great call out on that jump. So yeah, but I think you're correct. I don't see anybody getting this 2-stock unless Tweak has to go absolutely insane right here, like with like 5 different reads.
Maybe an offstage up B.
I mean, Wing is on, man.
That too.
Yeah, Wing's on. Yeah. Well, maybe. Yeah,
No
offstage up B. You got the Wing. You got the smash attacks. Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
Wait a minute.
He be snapping.
I mean,
there
dude,
you go.
if Tweak gets the 2-stock here, that's for USA. I mean, that's just so huge over Ken.
Yeah.
Like that would be insane. I'm not willing to call it just yet, but damn.
Forwarder? I thought that was it.
Oh, okay. Ken actually's gonna get the grab there. 4th throw. Ken. Oh, okay. Hold on.
That was tricky.
Yeah.
You can't run through people in Ultimate. How do you do that?
The turnaround.
Yeah.
The slide. Yeah.
Oh, hold on now.
The duff.
Got them hands real quick.
Yeah.
All right. So definitely only 1 stock being left here.
All right, we got 2 minutes left.
And
let's,
2 minutes. So
let's finish it up.
If this does go to, well, actually, we should just probably, like, wherever the production is. Production, y'all got to send somebody up there to put this thing to 99. This is.
Forgot about that.
I was like, this might actually be the first time I've ever seen a timeout in a crew battle.
Yeah.
I have faith that we're not gonna. I think we're gonna go the distance. I don't think we're gonna get to the timeout situation.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not here.
I believe.
Man, I think Ken just looked up now that you said that. He was like, wait a minute.
Hold on. Oh, bet.
You forgot who I is?
Yeah.
Well, good catch. Nice.
Oh,
All right.
Thought he would air dodge it. I like that forward smash from Tweak. He thought he was going to air dodge the orbs, but
He's got the lead. And a minute left.
Oh, no.
60 seconds.
Oh, no. Yep.
Uh-oh.
I wonder if either of them know.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Like, have they noticed?
Man.
More than likely.
Throwing out the
Oh,
no
my
way!
goodness, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's how the
Yeah.
first game ends, coming back from Ultimate Summit with that move.
Yes.
That's funny.
From the greatest trailer
And can I,
of Smash history.
can I just say that it is absolutely sick, by the way, that we are literally sitting here in 2021 and Sephiroth is in Smash?
Yo,
Like, isn't that just insane?
dreams
What a
come true,
concept.
man.
All right, man. So good stuff to tweak. I'm hoping someone goes up there and notices that time was at 7 minutes. That was actually pretty scary. Like we almost got a time.
I imagine that in that case, we'd probably just roll with regular tournament rules,
Yeah.
right? And it's just like, guy who's up wins.
Right.
But
Yeah.
we see Tweak staying in. He's got one stock left. World is going to have to send up their next ambassador. I saw Zachary walking back there before, but I don't know if that was like to go upstairs or not. And Aiden is going to make a house call.
There
Yeah.
you go.
There he
Aiden,
goes.
our resident TO.
The hero,
Shout outs to the homie.
always still here doing the business.
All right, man. Well, I mean, look, someone's got to get up there. I was gonna do it myself, to be completely honest.
He's not
but
joking either. He will.
I would have
literally-
went up there.
Yeah.
Gotta
I-
avoid
I
the time
believe
out
it.
any means necessary, bro. That would have been. I mean, that's a tragedy.
Yeah, you can't let that happen.
Yeah. That's
Sure.
not. That's the stuff that like they put in a documentary, and then the unthinkable happened. A timeout in a crew battle.
A timeout in Huh? Yeah, we see Aiden fixing it right there. We got
Yeah.
some people on the case, so don't
Cool.
worry, that will not be an issue in the future.
Yeah,
But
we
this
good.
means that that's one person gone from the world side.
Who do they send up? Who do you send up against Tweak Sephiroth here?
I just want stock, man. I feel like just whoever you think can clean up a stock.
Yeah.
In a reasonable time. Like
Oh, is it
Yeah.
this guy?
Oh,
Is it
Oh.
this guy?
Hey, Riddle. So while we have a second,
Yeah.
So there's been a lot of discussion about you getting in. I know a lot of people have been talking about Kazuya, but I know your feelings on it. Do you wanna talk to the mic? How you're gonna be
Tell them how you really feel, man.
Kazuya?
I'm going Kazuya.
Yeah.
Oh, you are playing Kazuya. Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
this is really a
Okay.
DLC
I'll give it up.
showdown.
I like it.
yeah, that's what I like to see.
So what I was trying to bait him into.
I know.
So one of the things that
I know.
never goes to plan.
Yeah, man.
Right? But no. I tried to softball it to him. So basically, Riddles and I and a few other people have been talking a lot. He doesn't have much faith in Kazuya. He's actually, from what we talked about, he's feeling mostly Terry at this event. I think Kazuya is fine here, especially
Yeah.
because he needs to get this one stock. But I do worry that, like, you play Kazuya into Tweak, even if you get off that one stock, they're going to send in somebody who does not want to engage. Because that's where Kazuya suffers, you
Yeah.
know?
Correct.
Being able to counterpick him here seems like it would be kind of rough.
Yeah. I mean, I do believe, though, one of the things I've seen from Brittles as he's continued to learn this character, his movement with that character has gotten a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Like, initially it was about just getting the electrics down, making sure that you have these 0 to deaths. But now he has, like, some of the movement to match.
Yeah.
And so he can't be as easily camped out. Like, obviously still can be camped out as a fighting game character. But, he's still got the lasers, and that dash is just so good.
Yeah,
Well,
he's got his Tekken wave dash down too.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No, that's what I'm saying.
Infinite,
Like,
yeah, the
yeah, he's got
infinite
the wave
crouch dash.
dash down.
He's
Yep.
been on that. So
Yeah.
it's not fully invincible, obviously, but like
Mhm.
there's definitely like large pockets of invincibility.
Yeah.
When you're doing the wave dash.
Yeah.
The Tekken wave dash.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see. I honestly hope, like, I don't want Tweak to obviously like get bodied, but I would also like to see him get like one electric and just finish the stock off that.
Yeah, I'm saying
Like,
that- like,
one
imagine,
electric
like,
and
just
just-
one
that's
clip.
it. One
Like
electric and
one
then just-
clip.
Yo,
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about seeing that zoom in for the first time offline. That just
Oh, dude, the
headbutt.
when he
Yo,
grabs
come
your
here.
leg,
Yeah.
he grabs your leg and he throws you. Dude,
Get him outta here.
Kazuya hates you.
He is
Dude
ruthless,
is
bro.
brutal.
He is
Yeah.
ruthless.
What is his problem?
Dude, he's just some rich dude. Like, just pummeling on people like gods and demons. Like, he doesn't care.
Go spend your money,
Yeah,
bro. What
bro.
the hell?
Live a
I
good
like the
life.
fact that,
Infinity
like,
pool. Do
I like
something.
Retirement's not for everybody, man.
I like the fact that his back throw, like, he throws everyone the exact same. Like, it's not weight dependent. So,
No.
like, the lightest character looks heavy, but then the heaviest character looks light because he's like, yeah,
grabbing Bowser and just smashing his shell.
yeah.
So I could see this being hard for
There it
Riddles,
is.
depending
Ooh,
how
look at that movement. Yeah,
lose the
taking wave
stop.
dash. Oh, he's doing that
Okay,
wave dash
there.
back too.
Oh.
I feel like
All right.
Tweak could just base this out super hard. But, I one mistake and Tweak's stock is gone, but I do feel like he's able to use that sword just so well.
Correct. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes.
All right, so.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Wait.
All right,
Okay,
I was
all
like,
right.
not like this.
Bro, he's already got wing. He's already got wing
Yeah, yeah.
because of the stocks.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah,
That-
I think that's why.
that's
yeah,
true battle tech, bro.
Yeah.
Man, it's like Lucario.
That's why I was surprised when he said that he wanted to go. I mean, I understand what his
Oh,
thing. Oh, this might be lit. Oh, this might be your light, bro.
Oh, okay. No, this is the one issue with Kazuya though. He can't actually jump to the platform without using his double jump.
Yeah.
So platforms actually really do mess up your combos.
Yeah. But that's why side B is so good there, right?
Yeah.
You double jump side B to kind of cover that area, or where you wave dash down.
So this is scary.
All right, hold on now. I mean, this is literally one F tilt away. He's looking for these electrics though. He wants to finish
Yeah, he wants the fist so bad. Though.
Yeah.
Like he's going for it.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Grab a
There
kill.
it is.
Grab a kill.
Yo.
The last ride. Jesus. I will never get over that move.
Dude,
It's so funny.
his moves are so
You
sick.
can really tell which characters Sakurai really liked.
I mean,
Like,
Harada
the
is
ones
his
he
boy.
gave that little bit of
Harada
extra
is his
attention.
boy.
That's his
So-
boy.
And then
yeah.
there's Banjo.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why'd you look at me? Why'd you look at me, dude?
Put him on the
Come
spot.
on,
Oh,
man.
sorry, bro.
young Banjo.
All these other good DLC characters are coming out, and there's Banjo just pooping eggs, not doing 9%. Like, all right, man.
Bro, I'm telling it's the DLC pass too, bro. Like it's like the first one he was like, all right, man, this looks crazy. Wait until y'all see pass
Yeah,
2.
y'all
and
ready for this.
everybody on pass 2 got some crazy stuff.
You want to talk about Pass 2? Here comes another one. DeBuzz is stepping up. If he does play Min Min, this is going to be an all DLC
Wow.
exhibition.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see.
I mean, how
Goodness.
appropriate though for being back, right?
Yeah,
Right.
right.
I'm trying to see some DLC right now.
Kazuya Min Min sounds hard.
Yeah.
TK, you play Kazuya. What's your What's your
Nah,
feel?
I wouldn't do this. Like I don't know, man. Min like Kazuya, it definitely has its like Little Mac-esque play style against where you're basically like holding distance. He
Sure.
can close distance, he can close distance pretty well under projectiles because all that invincibility and crouch dashing and all that. But for the most part, like I think it's a little harder to do that to arms. Like
Yeah.
and then the way that like the Min Min attacks and stuff, even if you're avoiding one of the arms, the other one's coming right after. Like especially
Right.
like, you see that happen all the time when people like spot dodge and they spot dodge the first one but get hit by the second one. It's just it's rough stuff to go in this matchup. But if he, it seems like Riddles has or at least knows how to get in quite well. So
Yeah.
much better than I know how to get in for sure though. So like let's see if he can make it happen again. But also let's see if DeBuzz even decides to go Min Min.
Yeah. True. But
yeah,
I mean,
he's got other characters too.
yeah, that matchup though is insane. The thing about Min Min too is, despite having the great range, even once you get in, she has pretty solid get off me
on
game.
some
Like,
Rob
she has
stuff.
some boxing stuff.
Yeah.
Like her jab is not too bad.
Yeah.
Up smash is insane, right? And then even Nair is something you can kind of maneuver around with people, right?
Mhm.
So the character is solid enough up close where you can kind of get Kazuya away even once he gets in.
It's funny because I like a lot of people, I didn't really think too much of Min Min when she initially came out, and it was actually like a couple of the events over in Japan that kind of made me
Proto.
realize that this
Yeah.
character
Yeah.
really has a lot of potential. And I'm glad to see more American players gravitating towards. I know obviously
Oh
Oh.
no, that was almost your
He's
soul.
trying it, yeah.
He's so scary. He's so scary.
Oh man.
And now he's just getting
Wait.
walked across the stage. See?
Yeah.
There we go.
It's almost like he plays pretty much like a heavy, where like
Yeah.
Yes.
you're just supposed to expect. I mean, he is pretty heavy anyway.
Oh.
But you're just supposed to expect getting kind of bodied first. Okay.
Ooh.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
He's
Okay.
following him.
All right, that
Okay.
walk forward looks so
He is
rude.
You legitimately feel fight or flight when
Yeah.
Kazuya's walking at you.
Yeah.
Like I've never felt that instinct before.
Yo, billionaire boy moves. Yo.
There we go. You don't expect him to close that type of space, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, that grab's like half the stage, bro. It's insane. With
It's
the crouch dash.
large.
I feel like every time I see a wave dash now from Kazuya, like I just feel like I can just hear the tech music. Just only when he's wave dash. It's just like, as soon as he starts. It's like every time.
Kazuya.
Every time, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
no, it's definitely. I mean, this is working in his favor for the heavy reason. Like heavies, they're expecting to just kind of like take hits and then they go crazy off that. Oh my
Yeah.
God, he was going go for the wild standing.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh man.
Wow. Okay. Grab going right through that.
All right.
Okay.
Can we
Tries to
out
get
of
it
it?
gra- Yeah, you can't
Oh.
force this.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's the issue. Here we
Yep,
go. He's
there's
getting
the
boxed
Min Min
out
right
yet
there.
again. This is the hard part. Like, but like
It is.
it's just this is like part of the matchup. You're never going to be able to avoid getting boxed out at some
Right.
point in time against a good min. So
Especially with that Ram. Like,
Yeah.
he's just popping the Ram over and over, and Riddles has to check it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like so easy to get caught up with like the hype things that are happening in match, but like the fundamentals, like what it still comes down to is this is why Min Min has the
Go
advantage
cash
in-
the up B.
and
Okay.
trying to his best to land, but just catching those hands.
And that's so good
That's
for
a quick
DeBuzz
turnaround.
because he got to avoid the rage, right? He doesn't have to worry about that now. He's able to skip out on that stock.
Riddles, I think he's looking for a certain type of DI, and that's why he's like a lot of his follow-ups off of the electrics aren't really paying off, which it's kind of unfortunate because the electrics are just like in Tekken are like a really big part of your arsenals. If you can actually come off those way late, I think he's definitely trying to react to the DI.
Yep,
That was a reacting DI up smash,
Oh,
which is like interesting because if you just dash forward anyway, the auto turnaround will do the right up smash for you.
Right.
So yeah.
that was so risky by Riddles to go off stage to try to chase DeBuzz. He gave up stage for it, and now he's going to die
Oh, he's fine, he's
almost. Yeah, just barely.
Yeah, man. It's still hard for him to get. Oh.
No way.
And the brother's efficiency, bro. You cannot come back against
Ooh.
this man.
That's insane.
The
Arm's
king
nice,
of New
bro.
York.
Yeah.
Arm's nice.
In case you
Yeah.
forgot.
Man, that was.
All right, the buzz.
Yeah.
I feel like that could have went so different if Riddles just didn't drop as many combos, man. Like there was he was hitting electrics for sure. Like he was finding them. He wasn't like I capitalized on off the way that he could. But even so, I'm still sure that DeBuzz would have been able to win that. I mean, he was just the boxing out was plentiful.
But
Oh,
your
yeah,
point,
no,
your-
absolutely.
Your point remains the same about dropping combos. Like, I mean, you just have to think not even through the crew battle, like just this environment in general. You can't afford to make any mistakes.
Yes.
Sure.
That's just where you are. You know
It
what
just
I'm saying?
that seems rough, and that's what we talked about. Like when you send in, Kazuya to fight Tweak, you know that they're going to send in somebody to counter that.
Right.
Yeah.
And the buzz
now,
is the perfect example.
yeah,
of
it's
that.
like it's ideal. Now we're going to see what the world has in store for a Min. Probably somebody who, like you said, maybe Japanese player that has extensive experience against Proto Bantam. Somebody who understands the matchup at a deep level because there's not many people with that, the offline experience.
Yeah. So I mean, that's the thing though. Is like I feel like if anybody's gonna have that offline experience, it's definitely World.
Yeah.
Like they had a lot of Min-Mins over in Japan for sure. Or at least that has been something that we've seen, throughout the time that like they started to come back to their offline events. And it was a decent amount of Min-Min.
Yeah.
So
wow, I think they're sending in Meister.
Meister up
Whoa,
next
okay.
against Min. I mean, okay.
I wasn't
maybe.
expect-
Look, I don't know who's
I
been
haven't
playing
seen
out there.
it. Like, yeah, exactly. I'd like to see it.
I mean, I've seen the edge guards on Min with Game & Watch.
That's a
but-
good point.
So
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I think the good thing about Min in this matchup though is like you won't have to deal with as many up B stuff because you are attacking from so far away. So, but regardless, I still think that you're right. The edge guarding that that Game & Watch can do on this character whose recovery is very easily sniped. That could be what they're going for
So
here.
I think it's 8 stages. Like everything besides.
Bro, earlier when I saw the buzz, I was like, I like this shirt. I said, nice liquid shirt. He's like, yeah, it goes with the mask. What do you think this is, bro? I was like, damn.
Oh, hey, yo, King of New York.
King of New York.
Straight to
bro.
the bodega.
He's talking.
I love that man. I love that
The
man.
buzz is so goated, bro.
I love it. We're catching it. If he loses this, we're catching him on the way down. We got to get him on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
So, he's also got some nice shoes on, bro. I don't know if you got a chance to look at them, but you'll see him
Is
later.
it the gold joints?
The golds?
Yeah.
He's been dripping, bro.
Yeah.
No,
All right, man. They're.
Do people not like that one?
I like it.
I
but
always
it's
like hearing what they're talking
not
about.
Me
because-
too.
because
It's never about the game.
No,
never.
It's literally never about the
Never.
game.
Rules that added it.
Yeah, so
And
it's
they
like.
had some feedback about like possible epileptic.
Oh, he's talking
yeah.
to Aiden. Okay.
No.
Yeah, he's even talking to him. I was like, Meister's voice sound mad different.
Yeah, like, ventriloquist, like, hello?
No.
All right, so let's see. Like, we'll obviously know he's going to Game & Watch. It's going to be
Sure.
Min coming back. Let's see if this one plays out, man. Because in my head, I definitely don't feel like there's like a advantage either way. I think there's two, like, there's a bad side on each. Like, you can get edge guarded pretty hard by Game & Watch, but Game & Watch still has to find his way in and being and doing the they're not going here and doing the like I guess the boxing out. He can't really up B out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my head, this is good for Min, but Bam, you made a good point that like I think the edge guards are going to be brutal.
Yeah.
And also, Game & Watch isn't like a big character. I think a lot of Min strengths come in being able to spam the Ram on the side when people are trying to come back, and Game & Watch just gets to sort of skip that. He gets to go right to ledge. I don't know how easily he will be interrupted, but I mean that's the cool thing about this, man. We're seeing a lot of matchups and a lot of characters for the first time in this kind of environment, which is going to be, I'm just, you know, it's going to be thrilling.
Yeah, just get used to kind of feeling like a lot of these matches you've seen are just straight up weird. You know what I mean? Like, because you got to get acclimated to it, like we all do. Like, it's our first time seeing them offline, so let's see what's going to happen here. Dabuz does need to drop a stock.
All right. And okay, we're into it. All right, so yeah, this is exactly what we're talking about, man. Meister still has to get in, but Dabuz, I mean, look, one thing we always know Dabuz can do, he knows how to play some defense.
This is this is a good stage for him too, I would think, because he does have that middle platform. But we know that Meister loves this stage as well. We've seen him counter pick it a lot, so this is definitely good for both of them. Tries to go for the down smash, no.
Ooh, okay, a little late on the up the out of shield there, but okay, nice looking.
I like what Meister is doing. He's chilling on the top platform because, like, Min Min rules the horizontal space, right? Because the arms, but he's coming in from above, which isn't normal. Like, that's usually a bad place to be, but that key is doing so much work for him.
Yep, just be able to change the timings and everything to come down. And once he gets him off stage, you notice he just keeps him there, like, really great ledge trapping and, you know, great juggles all the way, too. To
Really good strategy,
Pushing him to side again, another good solid corner carry.
Okay, back onto the stage, but bro, like
Dabuz is getting handled.
Yeah, Meister's about to even this up pretty good.
Like, the keys to success right now.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Meister's gonna come down from above. Oh, goes through the platform this time. Good mix-up.
Yeah, this is you said it best, Coney. Like, this using that platform to his advantage has been the difference maker. Dabuz really can't get as comfortable as I'm sure he would like to. And Meister, the way he's just been switching it up.
All right, Dabuz slide through there, finally gets down to the ground, man. He's got to get a lead.
He needs
stock.
one.
Yeah, there we go. There it is.
All right.
Yeah, so keep this team ahead at the very least.
Right.
If it's only by one, if you can't get anything else going right now. But, hey, man, it definitely took a little bit. This was looking quite scary for him. Like he's about to go to lose those 2 stocks well before he was going to be able to take one. But here we are. 115. Okay.
If he can get Meister off ledge, he might be able to sneak away one more. We've all seen Min Min go crazy off the side and get stocks early. Game & Watch is going to be tougher, but I think Dabuz can get a little cheeky. And if he gets that, that Mega Watt, that's what he wants. We
may see a Min Min stock.
Yeah, a little harder to do that to Game & Watch. You already know they're going to be out of shield, and he's got to get back to stage. Woo! Just barely weaving through those bombs. Okay,
wait a minute.
Careful,
the Mega Watt.
Get one now.
Too light to be taking those hits, brother.
Waiting for it.
Yo, hold on, Dabuz.
Just drilled him. Chose an aggressive return.
A little antsy. A little antsy.
Man.
He was feeling it a little bit too much, I think. I think that that Mega Watt that almost killed him at like 80 sort of jazzed him up. He's like, oh, I can do this.
That's probably what created the opening right there for Meister to say, okay, you know what? He's feeling it. He's pushing the tempo. I can counter. And sure enough, just dropped it there. But great effort from Dabuz for sure.
Let's catch him on the way down.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick chat.
Dabuz. He pulls up. Hop out in the after party.
Here he comes.
Yep, young Busby.
The king of New York, baby.
He got the gold on the king of New York.
The goals,
to
man.
him,
The
Buzz.
Buzz, join us, my friend. Hop on.
King of New York is right here. I don't need to take a seat.
Whoa! Wait, what the heck is this?
That's my guy, bro. That's
Yo,
my
the
guy.
king of New York. He said,
You don't
get
need
the
to
seat
sit,
off
bro.
me,
That's
bro.
my guy right
That's not
there.
your throne. He
Let the
doesn't have
subject
your
see
throne.
me. Let the subject see me.
Oh,
Yes.
my God.
Yes.
Just 5A out of here.
You know.
Is that Mars stepping in?
That's
All right.
Stepping in, bro.
Mars stepping in against
Okay.
Meister.
Did my job. Took 3 stocks. You can clean it up easy.
You were doing well. So Min Min Game & Watch, we were talking about that. It's sort of hard to formulate in our head, but it looked pretty tough on Smashville because he's just above you, right?
So, yeah, I had to choose either Smashville or Battlefield for that game, and at least on Smashville, Megawatt controls the entire space. Like you saw, he's trying to land, and if I'm not messing up, the middle platform is like my land.
Right, yeah.
So he's just dying, you're getting hit by big stuff. On Battlefield, I don't get the pressure of landing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, when I get hit, it's just awful. As you saw, I got like 40 to death for a stock.
Yeah. Well, you also almost killed him at 80 with Megawatt on Smashville. It's like, okay, smaller stage, like
Exactly.
you could pop that, yeah.
So it's one of those things, when I have a lead, especially, and like I'm at high percents, Game Watch has trouble killing when like you're outside like those combo setups.
Right.
Am I allowed to play like other music?
It's like if I'm not dying,
I allowed
then
to
suddenly
play
life gets really hard for him because of all the rage. Min is link weight. And yeah, you could tell he was getting scared.
Right.
Honestly.
Yeah.
If I just didn't get so impatient for the kill, I think I would have taken.
That's
it.
the
Yeah,
only-
that's
the only
just
thing we
that one wait
highlighted,
at the
yeah,
end, man.
is
That
that.
one wait for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a good scene.
There we go. I thought up smash
He
was
said,
coming. I thought he was
I
gonna
needed
wait.
the throne. He said he needed the throne.
Yeah,
Got
oh
it.
yeah, yo, the
I just
king.
need a gobble.
Yo, sit him down.
Oh my god.
So Mars coming up against Meister. Game of Watch. I assume he's playing Zero Suit. Mars is another guy who could play a bunch of characters at a high level, but Zero Suit is definitely his best.
You know what I'd like to see out of Mars, because I saw him playing this a lot yesterday. He said he's really trying to take Snake seriously.
Yep.
Like, I would love to see like some more Snake representation.
I think the legendary soldier's coming out, man.
Uh-oh. Wait, you think he's gonna do this right now?
No, I don't think. I don't think.
No, against
I'm
Game
just
and
saying, like,
Watch.
in
No,
general.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
That's a death sentence.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like in general.
Yeah, general.
All right. Well, let's see if he's got this. Well, I know he's got a pretty good record against Meister, right?
This matchup's so hard for Game Watch. He actually can't like get close to Zero Suit unless Mars wants to fight.
Yeah.
It's entirely up to Mars.
Yeah,
to
it's
choose the
dictated by him for sure.
engagements. And then you have counter pick advantage. It's like this. Some of these stages you can go Donkey Kong and lose. You can also go like Kalos. You can go PST. You can go Town. And just Game Watch is gonna hate all those stages.
Yeah. It's going to be really tough for Meister here. And I feel like the U.S. is doing a really good job of putting in the right person for the right matchup. Like you going up against Kazuya. It's like, boom, that's a wash. So we'll see how Mars does here. I don't think there's any world, though, where, like, I feel like Meister's going to put up a good fight. He's at least going to take one, maybe two.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be a huge lead extension, but
True.
this is a hard matchup.
Yeah. It will be a good indicator, though, to see where Mars is at right now, too, overall. for
Yeah.
play.
Yeah, I'm getting conflicting reports. Like, yeah, he's just as good as he was. He's better. He's kind of not at the same level. And that's not to say he's not still godlike, but obviously maybe not in the same. I'm just gonna win a Genesis form.
Right,
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm interested to see where Mars is at as well.
Same, man.
It's interesting though because like when you fight all these good players in an event like this, you're gonna level up very quickly. You're gonna be at your same level, and everyone got better.
Yeah.
Yeah, close to the mic.
You're gonna very quickly get back into your form.
That's true.
Mars has to just do that really quickly and he'll be fine.
Hey man, so I mean, like with that being said, this is actually a very rough start here for Mars, man. 22 damage, getting just straight up outspent, outran on that first stock. Now it's even. He's finally finding some damage here, but geez, man, a whole stock before you could get an extra 40.
And that was the we saw the down tilt again coming out. Just has such a weird angle. Mars just got sort of caught off by it. I know DeBuzz, you did too in your match with him. That down tilt came out super strong.
Down tilt's so good.
Yeah, it's legit a smash move attached to it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. Also, with Game Watch though, he's one of those characters that will blow you up sometimes, whether the match is bad or good. So as you see now, he hasn't really hit Mars this entire stock, and he's gonna have so much trouble avoiding the back air. And these combos aren't doing too much because of all the range.
Yeah.
I love that bomb into the up air to cover the flip kick. That's so
that was
smart
so
by
good.
Meister. That's matchup knowledge.
Okay,
That should do
stock.
it, yeah.
Yeah.
Should be a stock, yes sir.
All right, man. So like either way, I think Meister definitely can get this down to 1, maybe even win it.
Let's see. It's going to be these key kill percents, right? He's
Yeah.
going to be able to get these combos.
I mean,
Meister's
Game of Watch
probably gonna look
is
for like an up smash, like I have a parry or something.
Yeah.
Zero Suit's,
yes,
constantly for jumps, and at these points, you know Mars is gonna be a little bit afraid.
I wonder if there's always the wild card with Game & Watch, right? He can get kind of cheeky with like trying to go for a 9 and trying to wipe a stock quickly. I don't know if Maestro will opt for that, but like, you know, if he can get this stock off now and then maybe try to even it up if he takes a lot of percent here. Oh, close.
Early.
Yeah,
Even with that rage.
yeah. I mean, like he was definitely reaching for it, but like you saw where Meister went, he was very close. So want to be the one? Wait a minute.
Damn, okay, Mars.
That's bold.
Yeah.
Mars
Great.
just heat up.
Somehow great spacing on that, bro.
That vertical spacing to wait it out.
Yeah, he's still looking for these anti-airs and these short hops.
Yeah,
Not been able to find one.
Mars is not jumping into that up smash. It's a heat check, but like I don't think he's gonna land that. There's the down air again, but not enough to KO.
Oh,
there's
no.
the kick, yeah.
Damn,
Good chair.
Okay,
he
Meister
tried
has
it
put
last
in
time.
work.
Tried on the left before, wasn't able to get it successfully, but then same situation occurred again on the other side.
Yeah, man. No, Meister definitely, definitely putting in work.
Oh, yeah, there it is. He wants it.
He's trying it.
Being quite cheeky. He wants the 9. Oh my God,
the
he wants
five.
it so bad.
Yeah, getting grabbed in this matchup is so bad right now, especially at these percents, because Game Watch gets everything up grabs.
Yeah.
Getting there or whatever, it's fine, but don't let Game Watch get his hands on you.
This is, I mean,
this is getting a little scary for Mars. I mean,
Yeah.
definitely can still lose it. I think a down smash, F smash right now at the edge.
Oh God, yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
I like how he charged that slightly to bait out Meister just doing something out of shield, because it's Game Watch. They're going to hold shield, expect something, and immediately act
Yes.
Yep.
every time.
Yeah. All right. Well, good stuff to Mars. At least, you know, keep the stock. Now, it really depends on what he does on his next stock, though, because, like, you know, you want to go at least break even.
Yeah. I mean, he can. Mars is just one of those guys. Like, he can just, you know, slow it down, or he can just burst out of nowhere.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. So it's interesting. I don't know if you guys just heard that.
Yeah, I was about to bring that up.
But
Yeah.
Mars was just saying that Meister's playing different. He says he's playing pretty well.
Yeah.
And I was about to say it too. I've never really seen him play
Isn't
that kind
that
of level
shade
of
though? He
neutral.
said he's
Meister, can we
playing
grab
different.
you?
He's playing pretty well. So he's saying he plays like shit every other time.
No, I mean,
that shade?
normally garbage.
He's like, well, you're normally hot
usually
ass,
trash.
but
Yeah,
today-
yeah, but it's just
Oh my
like,
lord!
So when you were
let's talk to Meister.
when you were leaving, Mars said that like you were playing different, right?
Yeah.
What could you like explain that a little bit or?
I think my playstyle changed a lot, like during the Wi-Fi era.
Sure.
I feel like I play a little bit more like safe, and I feel like I don't mash anymore, like too much at least. So I feel like I'm more like reaction based.
Yeah.
Now, is that based off the fact that you had to adapt your style to just Wi-Fi, or you just wanted to switch it up a little bit?
You see, that's funny because like I do think I had to adapt my playstyle to Wi-Fi, but usually Wi-Fi is just like mash and win, right?
Yeah.
But my playstyle on Wi-Fi became react and win, which shouldn't work. But
I think I remember seeing clips of you early on in Wi-Fi of like getting really frustrated because like it didn't transfer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The offline to online.
So what I got frustrated of is that Wi-Fi is like, whatever. If I mess up on Wi-Fi, it's like it's not entirely my fault.
Sure.
So the feeling of like I cannot do anything to control what I do because of input delay or whatever, and it varies, really frustrates me, and that's why I got like super salty and stuff.
Yeah.
Cause like it feels frustrating to be like, oh, if I mess up, it's not on me, it's on like the connection or whatever.
Yeah.
I feel that. Did you feel like you know, competing last week in the Smash World Tour, like you feel like that was like the perfect kind of introduction to coming back to an event like this? Because I mean, there was nothing but, you know, talent at that event as well.
Yeah, that event was really stacked. I mean, I had to play Leo, I had to play Spargo, Sonics, like I had to play a lot of good players, and I mean, I had to make it through losers bracket as well. So it was a good reminder of yo, Meister gets sent to losers top 32 at a major, then makes top 3. So yeah.
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 Sounds about right. Proud of you, by the way, for squashing the beef with
Thank
Sonics,
you.
man. I'm glad you did.
Yeah, man. There you
No,
go. Hey,
seriously,
you guys trying to throw some
Too
heat,
many
man.
people try and paint narratives in
I
this
know,
community.
man.
I'm proud of you guys for being mature
Yeah,
about that.
for
Yeah,
real.
like what I told him is like I talked to him in person. I was like, yo, you're like 10 meters away from me, dog. Like, why you tweeting? You know?
just talk it out, man.
Yeah, and we
Grown
did,
man
and he was
moves.
like, well, yeah, I'm sorry for pausing. I'm like, no, that's fine. Like, I'm sorry for like, not
That's what's
talking it
up.
out. Like, it's fine, bro.
That's
I
what I
love
like
it.
to hear, man.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah,
Growth,
dude.
baby, growth.
Community, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And that's, you know, that's like a life lessons, bro. Like, if y'all in the same venue, stop tweeting. Just
Yeah.
go find them, bro.
Yeah, man.
Just go find them, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't have to look hard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for who?
You know?
For pixels,
For
like,
real,
yeah,
yeah.
pixels and likes. Come on, bro. Get it together.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
So, who's the world sending it next?
I didn't get a chance to see it. It looks like both of them have dropped out of the competition room. So
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
gonna be Mars against somebody coming up soon.
Ooh.
Go strategize.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say who.
I'll go do that.
I'm wondering who they
You
could
guys
send
later.
in, cause who else is left? They got Leo, they got Zach Ray, and then there's one more that I'm not remembering off the top
Leo,
of my head.
Zach Ray, and Spargo.
Spargo.
Yes,
That's
Spargo.
it.
Ooh,
That's a hard last lineup, bro.
Yeah, that's
That
pretty.
Yeah.
But you know who
Okay.
we got in the back end of that thing? Cosmos, Wizzy, and Cola, and we might see one of them after this break. So stay tuned. More Ultimate Summit 3 on the other side. We'll see you in a bit.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Smash Ultimate Summit 3. We are smack dab in the middle of the USA versus the World Crew battle. Mars just defeated Meister to send him back downstairs, and he's got his next opponent coming up. It is Spargo, young man who was previously known for playing Cloud, playing a few different characters, but now has really found his home in, what are we calling it? This is where we need to, Aegis?
Aegis.
I'm saying Pyramithra.
I say Aegis, man.
I'm saying
Aegis is
Pyramithra.
easy to me.
Okay, got you. We haven't had this talk yet. This is the first time this has come up.
Should we
so.
just go Aegis to describe them both?
Yeah.
Well,
But,
Pyramithra
I mean, I
would
guess
describe them both too.
Yeah, because like
Well,
I mean,
who the
like
hell's Aegis then?
It's something to do with
That's
their
their name
game.
altogether.
It's
Yeah.
corny.
I'm gonna call them whoever's on the screen. Like
True. Shake,
Yeah.
shake. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good.
Yeah.
Since Pyra is the first one that comes up, I'm just saying Pyra. So you can see
Well, it
it's
could
even
be
on the
Mithra,
screen.
but
There it is. Yeah.
There it is.
But yeah, it's
You know,
usually
production
Mithra.
has
It's
to keep
usually
swapping.
Mithra. Yeah.
Production has to keep swapping. Whenever they swap, he's like, yeah, you swap it. Yeah, swap it now.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
Wait, hit the button. Hit the button. He's on Mithra.
There you go. Mars against Spargo. USA has one stock advantage. I don't know, man. They're fast. Mithra is so quick.
Yeah, man, and the thing about Mythra's like hits as well is that like a lot of the times people don't have like even on shield, people don't have really good options. Like if you don't have like a super fast option out of shield, she's just gonna keep spamming on it.
Yeah.
So like if a range down tilt hits your shield and you try to react to it, you're getting hit by the next down tilt for sure.
You know what's crazy? Her stuff is actually not that safe. The thing about it though, she has like little hit lag, so it's hard for you to react because you don't have that pause where you can actually effectively punish. So you have to really be like reading the situation, like they're gonna do this move and then punish accordingly. Otherwise, you won't have time.
Yeah.
So. Rex is so funny.
Yeah, I'm just glad that he's not in the game.
So fun. Yeah,
I love how they duffed this dude.
What he's just like a little simp, just running around.
Free, like get him out of here, man.
Yeah, tier 3.
Yeah, tier 3.
Okay, all right.
Bro, did you guys even play the game, bro? They definitely simped for him.
Oh, really?
He looks like a sim though.
Yeah, but like,
but for continuity, yeah, he was the sim. All right, let's go ahead and get into it.
That's the most anime thing I've ever heard.
What?
The fact that both of them love him.
Yeah.
Right? Like they. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Sure.
All right. 1 stock to 3.
Look at him.
Look at that. Yeah, he only shows up for taunts. That's my dude.
All right. Here we go. Let's see how this one plays out, man. You said 1 stock to 3. Already got a nice little advantage out. I know a lot of people are always like, you know, she does no damage, but like the thing about Mythra, it's not about the damage. It's about the state of disadvantage that she puts you in. And how
oh my God!
What a change!
He's almost
waiting for you.
You're
gone.
TK, you couldn't have said it at the more
finish it.
perfect time, bro.
Yep.
Just the blueprint to success in Spargo. Not even 30
Man.
seconds into that set, just annihilating.
That
Mars'
was such a good mid percent switch
Thanks,
there,
Spargo.
man.
Yeah.
Going
Thanks,
for that
Spargo.
dash attack. So
Spargo is
yeah.
something different, bro.
I genuinely feel like we're gonna have to see people adapt to this character like on the fly.
Oh yeah.
Because they're so weird.
They're
you know?
so good, man. And the thing about it, again, it's that because we have a switch that happens so quickly, there's so many times, and just like TK was alluding to, right, where it's like, oh, Mythra, she's really fast, she's doing damage. Okay, I'm going to just try to get away from her. And so you catch yourself fading back, but you're not thinking about Pyra's range. And then you just get ran up on like that, and that stock was deleted in 2 seconds.
You're fighting two different characters.
Yeah.
There's just so much going on. And Mars just got caught slipping there, but still, good job.
Yeah.
Man. Let's talk to the man.
Pyra's strong.
Sometimes it be like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were talking about like how it feels like when you're fighting Pyra and Mythra. It's like you're taking damage from Mythra. She's really fast. You have this like small threat bubble that she has, and she moves really quickly. And then they switch to Pyra just out of nowhere, and then it's just that dash attack. It's just.
I was like, it's weird too. It's like Sheik Factor, where it's like I don't get to play low percent. I just get frame trapped and comboed until kill percent.
Yeah.
And then I get to play. But it was good. He like got into my burst range, like with Pyra, so I wasn't ready, and then he killed me.
Yeah. Well, he got your flip kick with Mythra, and it's like I don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
And like
at
that's
that point, it's over.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
But it still feels good to play.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Offline, getting into it.
All
How do you
right.
feel about the whole weekend overall?
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very excited. I want to play like everybody. People ask me like, who are you most anticipating like playing? Everyone.
Just
That's
the
fair.
experience of being in the room with so many good players. Dude.
Yeah.
Like it's just, man. And I love the tournament format too, because you don't just see the same matchups over and over. You know, what they came up with is super
That
cool.
gauntlet style is mad hype, bro.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
I love
Trust
that.
it.
I think
For
you're
that.
guaranteed to play like 5 different players or
Yeah.
something.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
it's
And they
awesome.
don't tell you who you play
Yeah.
when you go into gauntlet, so there's no like intentional throwing. for
Right.
easier
Yeah,
matchups.
yeah.
I love
Man.
that. I love that
Yeah.
clause
It's
as well.
I really wish they would have called it the Gulag style.
The gulag.
Yeah.
Yo,
It's
I
not
came
too
through.
late. It's
Yo, I
not
came
too
through
late.
from the
We'll call it
gulag,
the
man.
Gulag
Yeah.
now, bro. Yo,
The young gulag.
Whoever's on the whoever 3 and 4 is, they're in the Gulag for sure.
Yeah. Hey, you made it back.
Good luck,
Made it out
USA.
the Gulag.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, Mars,
All right,
thank
brother.
you.
All right, so are we getting Aegis? Yeah, we're definitely getting
Probably.
Aegis Ditto.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That is what Void was talking about. It's like, who do you send in against Pyra and Mythra? What would you do? I guess another one. That's all you can do right now.
There's the answer.
All right. Yeah, I mean, I guess to be honest, man, like watching Cosmos' Pyra Mythra, it was, you know, he was saucy.
Yeah, he definitely was. Man.
I feel like I saw more of Cloud. Obviously, Spargo's Cloud. So this is like the first time I'm actually getting to watch his Pyra Mythra. And
Sure.
It's good.
It's
man.
looking it's looking very clean.
He's someone who actually switches to Pyra more so than like some of the others that I see. Like he has a definitely good blend of playing them at multiple times rather than the standard Mythra for damage and then Pyra for kill, which I really like.
What I remember, like Pyra, it almost seemed like she was favored a lot. Like the first couple of weeks this character came out, I remember a lot of people were just using Pyra.
Just a raw
like
damage
right off,
there.
exactly. It was just crazy, but definitely seeing like the what Mythra brings to the table.
Yeah, no, the first day it was definitely
like
be
optimized at some point.
The first day was definitely like, yeah, you play Mythra to 60 and then play Pyra, but then people weren't doing that well like in neutral with Mythra, so they were like, what if I just make every hit count with Pyra?
What if I just smack you like the whole game?
Yeah. Well, if you look at it now, Spargo's kind of smacking Cosmos.
Dude,
Cosmos took 100 with no damage.
You're dead?
That quite get it.
Double switch was actually genius. I love that he switched. He keeps switching right when he's about to grab the ledge, so he's already starting to anticipate what the ledge option is going to be, right? And switches back to give him a mix-up.
Bro, you know, see, the thing about doing the Ditto now, if you get washed, you just look even worse. Like, you can't even say it was the matchup. Like, like you can't say that.
I play both characters better than you.
Bro, it seems like, you know, it's just like, I watched last week and I was just like amazed at like how good Spargo was with these characters. Same with Cloudy, Leo. Like,
oh my goodness.
Very impressed. Very impressed for a good reason. And Cosmos just getting completely. And this is the man who won that stacked LCQ to be here.
He just won it.
It's insane that he's getting handled like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to be like on a stage like this with the first real exhibition of these characters like in a Ditto. Listen, the Ditto matchup is not. It's not indicative of the whole character, you know. So let's keep that in mind. But let's
it might be
not
indicative
also,
of the skill set, though.
Yeah, I was gonna
say that, bro. What the?
Yeah, let's not gloss over the fact that Spargo is mopping currently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good DI there. He sort of used it. It's getting kind of decayed.
Yeah, that's the second time. He hasn't hit anything else, though. So like, I mean, that is a very, very stale up B.
Cat chase. Yep. Another one. He's waiting for it.
Try to get a down air, but couldn't quite space it.
Yeah, I haven't seen him go so much for the runoff, like double jump back dare. Just really, really good in this game.
Finally, we're able to get a stock off, man.
Yeah, just fading to him with that forward air, but still, man, like just way far behind right now. Yeah. Hopefully, he can, I mean, like at this point in time, I'm shooting for 2 stocks.
Exactly, bro. You don't have to win this. Just get us. Don't let us in a 2-stock deficit. I think it's probably what the crew is thinking. But Spargo, man, he sometimes like the way he plays, he's not giving you much.
Get shield out of here, bro.
Oh,
I love
it.
There you go. He knows what's up.
So scary there.
Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. This is actually looking good for Cosmos.
Yeah, this is looking good. He's going to pop the up B.
There we go. Good catch.
It.
This is big.
Nicely done.
There you
Cosmos.
go. The snipe.
He's waking up.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just a case of like Cosmos not really being warmed up for this situation. He gets the footstool, but good get up attack by Cosmos.
Yeah, you actually can't do it on Pyra Mythra, I believe.
Oh,
They're
really?
too small. Yeah, I think.
Wait,
no, I did.
Oh my God! Who is he?
Bro,
who is he?
Yo, Cosmos,
Yo, we are playing Smash Brothers.
Grown man.
What are you doing?
Grown
Y'all didn't know about that? Bro, that's bad
grown man.
Yo, come sit down, boy.
He didn't graduated, bro. That's not Cosmos.
Sometimes you gotta show these kids what's up.
Bro, that's Galaxy now, bro.
Oh, no.
He put the young man in timeout.
That boy Universe.
Nah,
really
when Cosmos they put on that do-rag and came from the trenches,
Yo,
bro.
Black Air Force activity.
He kind of moving different now. Okay.
Oh, no.
You moving different now.
Soon as the last stock came over, it was just big boys. Put the Air Force on. Give me 2. Like, he was ready, bro.
Oh my Lord.
Man.
That was incredible, bro.
What a catch there, dude. Off on the side. That was so intense.
Oh my gosh.
And what poise to keep, right? Through like through the way that started, like down 2 stocks and then just come back and just take the game. I mean, it's amazing he didn't get rattled through the whole thing.
Yeah. So
that's amazing.
So we talked a little bit about the last chance qualifier. I remember looking at the list, and I think a lot of people were speculating because, you know, Cosmos is there, Ned, Light, so many top talent. But I think when the pressure is on, Cosmos is one of the best players in the world at clutching up.
Yeah.
He's so good at it. And to be in that situation, you see
and
it there.
he used to not be.
No,
He
absolutely.
used to not be.
Yeah,
He used to be the
when he was
person-
piloting Inkling, it was a different story.
Yeah,
I felt
people
like.
would talk to him like he's a choke artist.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
That's clutch money right there.
Yeah.
That's big.
I think that stopped relatively like.
No, exactly.
Yeah,
It was
like
pretty quick.
and Smash 4, like because like when he was first started coming out to tournaments, like he was obviously running like the online scene for a while, and he first started coming out to tournaments, but he just didn't have like he was placing like 17th and 25th and stuff, and then like once he actually started placing like in the top 8s, he was consistently in the top 8s.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so
100%.
like he's doing it up yet again, but that was actually, I mean, just
That was
insane comeback
incredible,
because
man.
the first 2 stocks were just abysmal, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
absolutely
man.
getting thrashed. Finally get that stock. I'm like, all right, man, like saving himself. Get
Right.
that second one. We're like, all right, that's,
Second one was
that's
really good, man. That edge guard with the up B, that's so strong.
Yep.
But that last combo's going on. That's a clip in a combo reel for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
like
great
that
question.
last combo is
Well,
definitely
you
a
have to
clip combo
imagine
reel.
once he gets him down to 1 stock, he's like, okay, I literally have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're in a fine situation whether I win or lose this, so he's going to go for anything.
Yeah.
Opportunity presents itself, and he does not hesitate to
Going for that
the
on
trigger.
going for that on Mythra too is good because I think a lot of people in that situation expect you to get to like 70 and then land like a raw forward smash on
Yeah.
Pyro or something. But no, he found the opportunity with Mythra. But now he's facing a new opponent. We got Zachary coming up, and we don't know who he's playing.
True.
Yeah, I mean he's all over the place right now. But like that is a
Rob.
that is
Probably. Yeah. Yeah.
That
hero
definitely is a thing though. Now I'm thinking about it, man. Like it's just on Mythra there isn't that many kill options like the way that you have with Pyra. But like if you can get an edge guard like that with like Lightning Buster is usually the wave.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's a really good move. It's
Very,
like
very
safe
good.
on block. It's safe on whiff. Like
It's insane, and especially when you have those platforms, there's a lot of like platform extensions you can do, and then get the landing there and easily go into Lightning Buster, and even it catches jumps too. The charge version has an anti-air property, so that move is insane if you're looking for kills with Mythra.
Okay. Getting out of there quickly. He only has 1 stock left now.
Young jokes.
Yeah.
The Joker is out, okay, and I'm hoping. I think Cosmos getting 1 stock right here will be really good for World because again,
Yeah.
like right now the last 2 people are Zachary and MKLeo, so they still have some
Right.
pretty tall mountains to climb.
Already. Double bear with up B.
Yeah.
Easy damage.
Honestly, I feel like Rob against Mythra is pain. Like, that's got to be really difficult. Maybe it's not as bad at later points of the match, but Rob is just such a big target to hit. So might be opting for Joker, or he's just going Joker all weekend. Either way, Arsene is here now.
Definitely know he's picked up, obviously, added like a couple characters to the repertoire, Joker being one of them. And, I don't know, gentlemen, is he still the best character in the game, or is that up for debate more so now?
I think he's the best.
Okay.
I think he's clearly the best. I mean, obviously, Pyro and Mythra are very, very good too.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of people are saying the top 3 characters, but Joker, man, he has the package. Gun is so versatile, one of the best specials that ever exists, if not the best one.
I think it depends on what you prioritize, right? Is it results? Is it matchup? Is it theory? I think Joker, just on all counts, though, has all the stuff.
Yeah, for me, he's just been a character it's interesting. Like, yeah, okay, he's the best character in the game, but how many top-level Jokers do we really
Exactly,
see?
yeah.
It's just not there. It's weird.
It's kind of true of a lot of characters, too, right? Like, everybody knows how good Pikachu is, but Pikachu's, like,
Right.
representation isn't
like-
super high level. It's like ESAM, Shiny Mark, stuff like that.
Yep.
And there we go. Big prominence revolt. That'll do it.
Interesting stuff too. Like looking from Zachary, like I'm seeing some really good stuff that he's doing, like in pressure. Like on the right side, Cosmos whiffed a forward tilt and then went for a forward air, and like I feel like a lot of people would have jumped in that situation.
Yeah.
But like he's staying faster with guns and still living.
Not yet. And
just
he
barely
did not
making
get
that one.
Dude,
Okay.
I've seen so many people stuff that.
Cosmos!
Man, maybe he's not that good.
Wait, hold up.
Maybe he's not good.
How'd
No, I
that
don't know.
happen?
Now that I
Well,
think about it, he
Zachary
really
is
did
the
get
best
kind
right
of
now.
lucky against Spargo. Like,
Yeah.
He did get kind of lucky. He did get kind of lucky. That's true. That's true.
Oh man, not like
Zachary's
that.
laughing.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
quickest.
Bro, I thought you were good. What was that?
So what was that about showing these young kids again?
Sometimes these kids got to show you what's
I like it. A humble man.
commit.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
Yeah, no, I mean, unfortunate end right there, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying, man. I feel like Cosmos definitely pulled up. showing you that
He did his job.
Yeah, he
I-
definitely did his job.
absolutely.
Yeah, that was
Absolutely.
we got 4 stocks.
Yeah, because he wiped out Spargo
Yeah.
and he got one off
Yeah.
Zachary.
That's
And the
4.
best thing I think too is now he's gotten the U.S. in a position where they get to pick who they're gonna fight with Zachary.
We actually did not have an answer for Spargo.
Right.
That's what I was
We
thinking.
were
You
really
just had to
scared.
send you in
Yeah.
because it's like
Yeah, we were
Pyro
really
Mythra,
scared.
yeah.
It was like if
if anybody lost that match, we were probably gonna win or lose the entire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we at least have a chance.
Yeah, man.
It's still gonna be very hard.
Yeah, that was a turning point for sure.
So Void was saying that he wanted to be in the crew battle because he thinks that Sheik does well against Pyra/Mythra. How do you feel about that?
That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's not what he said last night.
Not what he said last night.
All right. Well.
All right. Well.
Conflicting reports.
Yeah.
You know. What can you say?
That was for the boys.
Another
the
softball
hotel.
toss to the ground, man.
Yeah, man. All right, so it looks like they're actually setting up Cola, though.
Moist Cola.
Yeah, Moist
Boys,
Cola.
Yeah.
bro.
Yo.
Can we talk about Charlie actually sponsoring
Thank
players?
you, Charlie.
Yo.
Is he watching this right now?
Yes,
I know he's
yeah,
streaming.
yeah,
he is.
Hey.
Thanks, brother.
Shout out to Charlie.
Appreciate you.
The lumberjack jacket is mad fresh, bro.
I'm
Yes.
saying, bro. A little Jaron Benton vibes. If you guys remember that name. I'm not gonna quote no lyrics, but
All right. Well, so
Yeah.
yeah, we got
Talk to
5
him,
stocks left here on the world side. We got 6 stocks left here on the U.S. side, and it looks like they're. It looks like he's going Roy here, so that's going to be pretty interesting. You know, he obviously could have went for the Cloud as well, but Roy's coming out.
Snake too.
Snake too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a couple really good characters, but it's going to be Roy today. Roy against Joker coming up. Of course, Zachary only has 2 stocks, and we're getting down to the nitty gritty now because Cola and I think Wizzy are the only 2 left on the U.S. side.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the world is saving the best for last with Leo in tow.
Here we go.
Okay. All right.
Already good damage.
Yeah, decent little start off right here for. Okay, so get off me real quick. Decent little damage start off here for Zachary. On to Cola, but Cola now stage advantage. Kind of stuck on this platform though. Hold up.
Dude, Roy is so scary in a crew battle.
Yeah.
He's
terrifying,
so
bro.
fast,
Could
man.
delete stocks and just you have to play so cautious against them. And I'm wondering, have these 2 ever faced off before?
I don't know.
I don't recall these 2 ever doing battle before, so this is a nice little preview of something that could come later in the bracket.
One thing that's...
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
rare miscue from Zachary.
Okay, he passed the Cosmos passed the SD bug off.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's really interesting that you bring that up because Cola is in a really fascinating spot.
Oh, no.
He was a guy that started to come up super hard right before quarantine.
Yep.
Had a lot of great placings in Wi-Fi in that era. And then he got offline, and he was doing really well there, too. So this might be his big, sort of coming out party here at Summit.
Yeah,
this
for
might
sure,
be his
man.
big showcase.
I'd love to see him pick up where he left off. Second place at CEO Dreamland, if I'm not mistaken. So definitely last time we saw him offline, he was doing some big
that's
things.
money,
and
baby.
excellent conversion there to get him the 2 stock.
So now Leo faces one of his greatest challenges.
Yep.
He's got to take 5 stocks.
He does.
Yeah.
No, this
but
is
if
a
anybody,
matchup.
if he was definitely the anchor.
Oh, yeah,
for this.
no
100%,
question.
100%.
Yeah.
So there's no way we lose this, right?
Well,
Best player
Hey,
alert.
to be honest,
bad player alert. Bad player
Yeah,
alert.
yeah.
Bro, I feel like the thing is, man, like I've always thought about doing this, like you send in like your anchor.
Yeah.
You obviously he's the guy who can do the best. But like, what if you just send him in first? Like, it just
Well,
like that's
just
I feel like that's
despair.
establishing
Yeah,
dominance.
yeah,
like,
oh,
you put him in
definitely.
first, he
Yeah.
takes like
Grown
5,
man
6
move.
stocks.
Right,
You're like,
right,
all
Yeah,
right.
what's good?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
the U.S.
Why are you
US
even
tried
playing?
to U.S. put in Tweak first, and like
That's true.
You know what I mean?
But we're all sending Ken.
Yeah. I feel like we've seen that happen before, but I think the better strat is to leave.
Obviously,
your
leave the
anchor
anchor
in
for last, but I feel like there's
No, I
bold
love that.
move, Cotton.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah,
yeah. I love it.
See how this one pays off.
Yeah.
So I like to say it like one time. They're like, all right, man, who's the anchor?
This is a
All right, we're
matchup
putting
I've
him in
actually
first.
been really waiting to see, though.
Leo
Oh, yeah?
Cola,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm actually very excited for this.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
Byleth.
Mm.
I'll go Violet, man, because I'm
Uh-oh.
cringe.
Oh, well, there you go.
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
Oh,
man.
that was easy.
Well,
Thank you, Mike's in there. He's
Yep.
going Byleth because he's cringe.
Yeah, well.
true.
I never know if Leo's trolling when he's like, I'm switching mains to Byleth. You know what I mean?
I mean, he's the.
I guess he just co-main. He's just co-maining 3 characters.
Yeah. But like the thing is, like if anybody has ever like shown what Byleth can do, it's
Oh,
definitely him.
absolutely.
I mean,
bro.
same thing with he did
100%.
the same thing with Joker.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
do you think that if Leo never picked up Joker, we would think he was best in the game? I don't think
I
so.
truly do not believe so.
No, I don't think so.
because the efficiency he pilots the character in is why we started to take note.
Yeah.
I mean, you need the proper pilot to show the character.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, and like I mean, not to say obviously it's not no shot at any of the other Jokers. It's just like I mean, like it's just the facts. Like this man Leo is taking this character to heights unseen.
Yeah.
So
that's no shots at all. I mean, he wins some of the biggest tournaments with this character. Like
and being the only one in the
yeah,
top 8
that's
with
no
that.
shots
So,
at anybody else. A lot of talented jokers out there, but Leo is by far the best.
Yeah, no question. So we got Byleth against Roy here. Two very clear, distinct play styles of these characters that are going to be sort of at odds with one another.
All right. So this is going to be a pretty good match for sure coming up. And I just said, not a match I feel like, I don't know, have they ever played 2?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've done battle before.
Yeah.
My mind feels like it's. I feel like I got hit by like the Men in Black pen.
Yeah. Well,
From before
it's been a whole
quarantine,
year. So
you know,
no,
it's like I don't
this
remember
barely
anything.
even matters. Yeah. So like,
Yeah.
Here we go, man. Fresh set. Well, the Byleth is indeed out. So a Fire Emblem battle popping off, but obviously Byleth's gonna have way more range here than Roy. Way more effective range.
Big up B there.
All tasked to take 5 stocks here with just Byleth.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Very interested to see if he can get it done. I mean, a 2-stock on Cola, or just getting away with just, honestly, just all of them.
Well, it's almost like if you look at Cola and Wizzy's job here, as long as they take 1 stock for every 2 they lose.
Wait.
Oh,
okay.
Hold up.
Wizzy might not get to play.
I'm saying, bro.
All right. Now, if Wizzy does get to play, and there's 1 stock left, and he lets it down,
Oh, God.
you know?
That's a bad player alert.
Yeah, bad player. Wii. Like,
yeah, calling the cops on that.
Yeah.
What the heck?
all right, bro. But it might not, as you said, might not get a chance, man. Cola actually really looking good on this first stock. Got some good damage here on the second. Both of them rolling and switching positions on that one. So now Cola.
Scoop.
Damn, okay.
Going up.
That sounded way more painful than it looked.
Oh my gosh!
Nice.
Right back.
Okay.
I love that confirm, man.
Like off the platform as well, too.
Yep.
So super nice right there from MKLeo.
Untappable.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dear. All right.
Help me. All right, he's back.
Oh, I like the follow-through on the roll-in.
Yep, the cash. I love the cancel.
He keeps getting his soft hit of jab right there, so he can't get at the back air. But he's got now in the skies. MKLeo going to go ahead and retreat to that platform, but still, man, just get thrown left and right here on this from the stage. Cola, pretty much 1 F to the way.
Yeah. And you see he's waiting for something.
Yeah.
I don't think a player like Leo's going to give it to him, but, you know, roll in, try to jump in, something like that.
Regardless, though, Cola's
Man, Leo's been playing so well.
No! Bad player alert!
And Cola
Sound the alarm! The bad player is here.
Yeah, bro.
Found him.
Charlie's just on stream. Why did? Come on, that's my boy. How did he?
Cola, please.
Look what he did.
Man, what'd you do to him?
You think,
bro?
I think Leo paid him off.
No, it's no, bro. This is
those all day, man.
in some way, this is Cosmos' fault.
True.
I'm okay blaming him.
Think about it.
Why
So he
Cosmos
SD'd,
suck?
and then they gave the SD bug over, and now the SD bug was given back.
Yeah.
So, but that does mean that MKLeo may have the SD
Leo's
bug now.
not gonna SD. Leo just
He's
not
immune.
SD.
He's got the vaccine.
Yeah,
Yes, definitely
he's
got
triple
vaccinated.
vax.
Yeah.
We got the
Triple,
SD strain.
We got the
SOD.
booster, the all of the above, man.
Yeah.
All right, well, it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right.
The situation we find ourselves in, if you're rooting for America, all your hopes and dreams now rely on Dark Wizzy.
On Super Mario.
What a life.
I don't like the way he's
You were
saying
doing
it.
a bit. He was doing a bit. He was doing a
Look
bit.
into the
Okay.
camera. This guy's ridiculous.
He was doing a thing.
Curb your enthusiasm.
He was doing a thing. Okay.
Talking about people out there. Talking to the homies, man.
Come on, man.
All right, here we go. It's all come down to this.
You know what? I believe in Dark Wizzy.
Oh man.
Young Wizzy, man.
I believe in him.
Wiz Kid.
Yes, sir.
All right. So
The guy plays Super Mario like very few people can. Kurama.
wait. So what was the order of this thing? So Cosmos SD'd.
Yeah.
Then Zakra SD'd.
Yeah.
And
then
then
Cola SD'd.
And then Cola SD'd.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the bug has been getting passed back and forth.
Right.
So yeah. So this is Cosmos' fault for sure.
Yeah.
If,
He's
win or
patient
lose.
zero. He's
Yes,
patient
yes.
zero.
Yeah.
He
Began with
introduced
him,
it.
man.
All right. Let's see how this one goes, man. It's all up to Dark Wizzy to take 2 stocks in this matchup where he could be getting zoned out by Byleth.
You know what's so weird? Like, we've seen the Sonic players, right? With the Sonic hat, Sonic backpack, Sonic underwear. Never seen a Mario player like that until Dark Wizzy. That really loves the character to this level, you know?
Yep. Yep.
He was
Facts.
passionate.
He is passionate. I mean, but if you do something you love, you should be passionate, right?
Yeah, no question.
That's why we do it, right?
That's why
That's why we're here.
All right. So
Outside of Summit, it damn sure ain't for the pay. Anyway, let's
all right. Well,
nobody else wants to talk.
Back to the match.
I'm talking about Smash. I'm talking about Smash.
Shoot, I'm talking about kept opportunities. So, all right, let's go ahead. All right, we are doing a little hand warmer, I assume, because Dark Wizard probably hasn't played today yet. All right,
he's so smooth.
Yeah. Okay.
Testing out that deck, I guess. So one of the things to watch is Dark Wizzy is one of the best in the world at holding stage control.
Yeah.
It's really sort of what Mario does in general, is he pushes you to the corner and then forces you off the ledge where you can get like a late up air or something. And I feel like whereas somebody like Kurama, who is an exceptional Mario as well, he has a more sort of he's more of an opportunist. He exploits things more. Wizzy is just rock solid. Just things are tight, man. His confirms, his frame traps. He has so much stuff to just put you in ugly, uncomfortable spots.
He definitely sees Mario as more than just a combo character.
Right.
Like just just his fundamentals alone are very, very good, very, very solid. So.
Yeah. It's like less up air, forward air than Kurama, but more just winning neutral.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
mean, you said it control. Like,
yeah,
exactly. Such a huge part of his game. So
that's always fascinating because that just tells you how the depth of a character, right? When you can see people play two different distinctive play styles in that way.
And somebody like Mario too, who isn't known for that. In every Smash game, Mario's mostly known for being very one-dimensional.
All right, man. So we're into it, and we are. And we are already on.
Oh damn.
I can't even get the. I literally couldn't finish the sentence. I wanted to say, and we're on Battlefield, but stuff just kept developing. Oh no!
Wizzy!
Yo, the professor! Wizzy! The professor, bro!
Oh my God, Killmonger was right.
Yo, is this your king?
Killmonger was right.
Is this your king?
Oh no!
Oh no!
Okay, so getting overwhelmed out the jump. I mean, that's something that he's just great at doing.
Yeah, it happens.
Composure is everything. If Cosmos taught us anything in his bout against Spargo, that is one thing to keep in mind.
This is just so scary for Wizzy now. All of the hope rested on your shoulders. 3 stocks to 2. Now it's even. And there's money on the line, guys. I think it's $200 each, right? $1,000.
Something close to that.
Man.
166. But, I mean, whatever. It's still money. Still add it to the pot.
I'm going to say it right now. I mean, I know Wizzy's not really about the combos, but he needs to find some right now, bro. He needs that. He needs that bird, grab to death. He needs that. Do that right now.
Yeah, man. Here we go. So he's finally getting back in there. But, again, this is an even game. And it did not start as an even game. This was evened up very quickly. And now it looks like it's about to be Labs.
Oh, no.
He has to get back. Late recovery. I like it.
Yep.
Oh, great coverage.
He literally almost sniped him with that.
You can't escape. That is actually perfect trapping. Perfect trapping right now.
Oh my goodness, bro!
Not 3. Not 3.
Yo, don't get exposed.
No, Wizzy, no.
Wizzy.
What an awful start to the weekend!
Oh no! No!
Oh my God!
Oh no! Dark Wizard! Not Dark Wizard! Not the Dark Wizard! Oh no! Yo! In front of everyone! In front of everybody!
He came in after his soul.
What a way to start the weekend!
No.
The darkest wizard!
Oh no!
Oh no!
You jinxed us.
It's your fault. It's literally your fault.
I would like to say I'm sorry to my fans, my friends, my family. I take full responsibility of this loss. I will make sure that I work on myself to try and better myself for my team. Still don't know why Cola SD though.
No, you passed the bug, bro. You started it.
I truly think the Cola SD might have just doomed us.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to us. Unbeknownst to us.
He was scared of me.
But I mean, but think about it. No, but think about it though.
The way he rolled up, he was scared.
But think about it though. Hold on, think about it. If he never lost the stock, and it wouldn't matter anyway. If Cola didn't beat him, it just didn't matter.
True.
Yeah,
Was it
it's like
3
Jay
stock?
him as
If
well.
Cola didn't beat him, it didn't matter.
Really, because he was low. You were low percent too, right? And then it's just like, that honestly was not the factor.
Man.
I was trying to make myself feel better. But no, congratulations, Leo. I mean, anybody who doubts if you're still the best coming into this, I think that probably erased.
Yeah, I don't think you can get a better start.
A good many.
No, I don't think so. I'm with a low tier, man. When you guys lose,
not the low tier talk.
Not the low tier.
I mean, he's high tier for sure.
The apologist.
He's 100%. Way too good, and nobody knows the matchups.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Well,
oh my God.
That's kind of his thing. Like, he showed us Joker, now he's showing us Byleth.
Yeah. The moment I saw him hit like 3 fairs in a row, like off the top, I was like, "Oh yeah, this is not."
He literally farmed Wizzy for clips, bro.
Oh, yeah. The professor.
It'll be on his YouTube tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
Like it's gonna be all like top 10 MK Leo plays from Summit only. And
Day one.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I will upload that there. Highlight destroying players at Ultimate Summit 3. That's the title.
There you go, baby.
Man.
I'm clicking.
The legend, man.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, that was definitely a great crew battle. Love to see the action. But also, before we cut to another break, man, we got to give a shout-out to the sponsors, man. Shout-out to HyperX for partnering with Ultimate Summit. Head over to bts.gg/HyperX and enter the code BTSHXBuds and get 25% off your HyperX Cloud earbuds. It's these things right here. It's kind of hard to see, but they are buds. They're very nice.
They're lovely.
I actually have some at home. They're pretty dope.
Yeah, they're
and then, of course, also got to give a thanks to Hitbox, makers of the Smashbox, the official controller, partner of Smash Ultimate Summit 3. Pre-order yours today by clicking below and visit bts.gg/hitbox.
Smashbox is sick, bro.
Man.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I've wanted to like play just Kazuya on it. Like, I want to see how that's like.
Oh,
that could be cool.
That
Mess yourself up. Yeah.
That could be cool.
That's a good idea.
That's something that I'm probably going to have to, like, sit down and see if that's something I can actually get into. Like, in my head, when I look at it, I'm like, how does this work? But, like, the few times I've played it, I'm like, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I hear is that it's actually way more intuitive than people think. It looks sort of intimidating, but once you get your hands on it, it's like,
fun,
oh, this
man.
is tight.
It's fun. Yeah, you can do a lot of cool stuff.
Definitely.
So I think that's going to be it for that segment. Obviously, we got way more stuff coming up for you. But first, it's lunchtime. We're going to go ahead and take a small commercial break, and we'll be right back with Smash Ultimate Summit 3.